The animal I chose to do was the Cuban crocodile. Its Latin name is Crocodilius rhombifer. Some fun facts about it. It is exclusive to Cuba. It lives in the Zapata swamps and the linear swamps only. They got a lifespan of around 50 to 75 years. They lay about 30 to 40 eggs per breeding cycle. They do that large number to make up for the fact that most won't make it. And then the time for those eggs to hatch is about 2.5 months. They've been labeled critically endangered since 2008. And then a little fun fact, they can also gallop because they have such power in their hind legs. They got some key reasons for being endangered. One of the ones is overhunting. They get overhunted because of their meat and their skins. It's very popular in the animal trade. They also live in so few places, like the Zapata swamp and linear swamp. So living in such small places, it increases their likelihood of being endangered. And then human encroachment onto their habitats, along with pollution. Going with that, the waters are getting polluted, making it dangerous for them to live there. And then there have also been increased rates of wild Cuban crocodiles breeding with the American crocodile in Cuba, which is leading to a whole new species of American crocodile, Cuban crocodile hybrid, which is slowly getting rid of the number of purebred Cuban crocodiles. So it's kind of getting rid of the original Cuban crocodile and substitute for that new hybrid. How are some of the other animals in their situation? They face many of the similar threats related to endangered animals, with lack of habitat diversity being a common issue with that. And then they also face overhunting and then loss of habitat. Pretty common issues when a animal is going extinct or is critically endangered. The only thing that really makes them different is their the breeding with the American crocodile, kind of leading to a less genetically pure, or like purebred Cuban crocodiles in the wild. Conservation efforts. One of the major things being done to help prevent the Cuban crocodile is captive breeding projects. They're working really well. In fact, the country of Cuba has set up a breeding facility in the Zapata swamp, known as the Zapata Captive Breeding Facility, which is working to breed back up the population of Cuban crocodiles, purebred Cuban crocodiles, in their native swamp. Along with the country of Cuba, other places have been picking up the conservation efforts as well. One example is the Bronx Zoo, which have taken up breeding programs for the Cuban crocodile. They were the first zoo, in fact, to successfully breed a Cuban crocodile in captivity other than the Zapata Captive Breeding Facility. And then other zoos in the United States have continued on that to make sure this creature does not get endangered, or does not go extinct. And then these programs are very sustainable for people. They don't really affect humans in any way because the Zapata swamps are already protected areas in Cuba. So they're already in the swamps. They're doing the work in the swamps. This is not affecting the lives of other people. This doesn't require people to make drastic life changes for this animal to be able to survive. And then this photo is also an example of conservation efforts. This is a YouTuber that has his own Cuban crocodile that he is helping in the next few years to be able to captively breed to increase the number of purebred Cuban crocodiles. And then here is my works cited page with all that stuff.